Hi everyone, I'm Chrys. I'm the author of the Disaster Crime series, and I have a blog titled Write with Faye. On my blog there is a page titled 100 Marketing Tips, and that is where this YouTube video series came from. Today's video is about branding. Branding is a great tool for authors and business people in general to have and to understand. Branding is basically you. It's what you want to project. It's what you want to put out there in terms of your writing and your books. And it's how you want people to view you as an author and as a person. The first thing that you can consider for your brand is your author name. Now, if you use your real name, you don't have to worry about this. But if you want a pen name, you can get very creative and think up a pen name that will go with your brand, with the books that you want to publish. For me, my pen name is Chrys Faye. I chose Faye because it means magic, and at the time, I was writing a lot of supernatural, paranormal, and fantasy stories, so that fit perfectly. And I decided to change up the spelling of Chrys. Instead of an I put a Y because I thought it looked more fanciful. So consider names. It could even be adjectives, just like Faye, for your brand. If you write romance, maybe your last name could be Love. If you write mystery or suspense stories, your last name could be Justice. There are many options out there. Just consider, meditate, and find a name that calls out to you. After your author name, you need an author photo. And in an author photo, you can also embody your brand in the photo. My very first author photo, I was wearing giant gold star earrings because I thought they looked fanciful and they matched my name. They matched the image I wanted to project. You can do that too. If you are a romance author, you can wear bright red lipstick. If you write erotica, if you're a woman, you could wear a corset top. If you write suspense or crime, you can wear a black leather jacket, maybe a hat. I'm sure if you think of your genre, you can come up with some kind of image that you can use for your author photo. So do that. Have a great author photo. Your tagline as an author. My tagline is thrilling and romantic with heroines of steel. Whatever I do, all of my books embody that. All of my characters, all of the heroines are heroines of steel. They are strong women. So think of a tagline that goes with your books and the books that you want to publish in the future. My mom's tagline is soulmates and suspects of past and present because she writes romance stories with soulmates set in the pioneer days and set in modern days. And there are always bad guys. So that's where suspects comes from. Think of a tagline and use it. Use it everywhere. Your logo. Some authors have a logo, some don't. I currently do not have a logo, but I am designing one. Your logo could be your initials. It could be an image. It could be both of those things or whatever you want. Some little image and maybe a saying like your tagline and your name. Put that together, make a logo that you could put everywhere on your website, on the banner, on your Facebook, on your header, everywhere. You can put it everywhere just like your tagline. For your website, you want to have your website reflect your brand. I'm sure that there are a lot of ways that you could change up your website to go with your brand and with your author tagline. Think of colors. Think of maybe music you can have in the background. All of these things work great for your brand and can build off of it. Also on your website, make sure that you have a very nice banner, as I mentioned before, with your name, your tagline, and your logo. You can even include a couple of images for some of your books. Maybe one that you're really proud of, your most important one. your most recent release, or a trilogy. You can do the same thing for your Facebook page. Have a really nice header banner with your name, your tagline, your logo, and a couple of images for your books. Your email signature. This is one that a lot of people probably don't think about, but your email signature can lead to a lot. Just think of all of the emails that you send out every day, every week, every month. I'm betting it's a lot. I send out a lot of emails. And if you have an email signature with your name where everybody could find you, including Facebook and Twitter, your website, your blog, you can also include your author tagline there. And even your newsletter subscription link and URL, you can have it there too for people to click on. Pay attention to your email signature. Don't make it too long though. I also have a list of a few of my books for the Disaster Crime series in my email signature. But once again, don't make it too long. People have to scroll through that. So condense it, but put the most important information, such as your tagline, in your email signature. Business cards. I love business cards. I have my own. I like to hand them out. And if I go to a book event, I like to collect all of the business cards for the authors that are there. I actually have a binder full of them, and I do use them. A business card is great because it's essentially a little piece of your brand, something that you can physically hand out to people. It'll have your name on it. It'll have your author tagline on it. It'll have all the ways that people can find you, including your email address if you want. I currently do not have my email address on mine, but I will once my business cards are gone and I need to order more. And even your website, your blog, your Facebook, your Twitter, your username on Twitter, you can put all of that information on there. And even your logo. See, everything that I already talked about for your brand can be put on your business card. And don't neglect the back of the business card. Don't leave it blank. That's a missed opportunity. For my business card, I have a very short bio. I think it's just 1 or 2 sentences on the back and 2 images of my books on the back. And you can do that too, or you can do something else. Just make sure that you use the back of your business card, because the front and the back are important and are great ways to brand and to market. Other than your business card and your websites and everything, make sure to write a great book. That's a no-brainer, right? Write a great book, edit it with a professional editor, that's key. Have a great cover image that reflects the genre and what happens in the story. Have an awesome title that sort of gives your readers an idea of what the story might be about. Have a standout blurb to entice readers even more, so when they see that cover and they like it and they read the title and they're intrigued by it, they can read the blurb, and if the blurb is really good, they will buy your book. So make sure that all of those things line up and are good. That's your branding for your book. You need that. Write a prequel to get more readers into a series or into a book. It can be a prequel for one book or a prequel leading into a series. I have Lightning Crimes, a short free teaser story that happens in between books 2 and 3 of the Disaster Crime series. And I have that as free, which is great because having it free definitely gets more readers and hopefully will get more readers interested in the series. So you can do that too. You can have a prequel, or you can have a free story to introduce readers to characters or to a book or series. I also want to briefly discuss platforms. A platform is pretty close to a brand, but it's about how you're going to get out there and sell books. Obviously, your blog, your website, and all of your social media is a part of your platform. But you can also do other things, such as guest posts and articles. You can write articles for print, you can write articles for online, you can do guest posts for blogs and websites, and you can join organizations. There are many organizations out there for writers and authors, such as Romance Writers of America. If you join these organizations, you'll get a lot of opportunities as a member. You can also do appearances and interviews, live interviews, radio interviews, interviews in newspapers, interviews online. There are so many different kinds that you can do. You can also do readings in a coffee shop, in a library, at a school. You can even do video readings like I have, and I've posted them on YouTube. You can speak in public, at a school, at a book event, at a library, and get out there. Definitely look for things locally. If you can get known locally, that's a huge step. I hope you enjoyed the information in this video, and I hope you have a lot of great ideas for how you can build your brand and your platform. Thanks for listening. Bye.